Good day, everyone. I am Ms. Daryl Andy Alcantara from Pulon National High School. Welcome back to our TLE class, Front Office Services 8. We are now on the third competency of front office, which is perform mensuration and calculation. Today, we will learn the unit of time conversion, ratios and proportions, and calculation of room occupancy per room or the ROPR and the total room sales or the TRS. Our learning objectives or lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to perform calculations on the room occupancy per room or the ROPR and total room sales or the TRS, as well as prepare simple front office reports. So let us now begin with the unit of time conversion. The standard unit of time is there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, 60 minutes in 1 hour, 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, and 12 months in a year, and 365 days in a year. Now, how will we convert time? To convert minute into seconds, we will have to multiply minute by 60. And to convert hour into minutes, we will multiply hour by 60 as well. And to convert day into hours, we will multiply day to 24. And to convert week into days, we will multiply week by 7. And to convert year in months, we will multiply year by 12. And to convert year in days, we will multiply year by 365. So let us have this example. How many hours are there in a year? So we all know that there are 365 days in a year and there are 24 hours in a day. So we will have to multiply 365 by 24. Now 365 times 24, that is 7,860 hours. So meaning to say 1 year is equivalent or equal to 7,860 hours. Another example. Manny has only 2 hours and 44 minutes until his scheduled checkout. He wants to watch a movie that goes for 158 minutes. Now the question is, does he have enough time to watch the whole movie before his scheduled checkout? So let us convert 2 hours and 44 minutes into minutes to see if Manny has enough time to watch the movie. So we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So we're going to multiply 2 by 60. So 60 times 2 is equal to 120 plus the minutes, which is 44. So 120 plus 44 is equal to 164 minutes. So Manny still has 164 minutes before his scheduled checkout, meaning to say he has enough time to watch the movie before his scheduled checkout. Now let us proceed to ratios and proportions. What do we mean by ratio? So when we say ratio, it is a comparison of two quantities that have the same unit. So ratios can be expressed into three different ways. So it can be expressed in a fraction form. So we have 15 is to 10 or 15 over 10 in fraction, and we can express it in using colon. So this is read as 15 is to 10. And we can use the word to express ratio, but it is still read as 15 is to 10. So I have here an example. A recipe for pancakes uses 3 cups of flour and 2 cups of milk. Now the question is, what is the ratio of flour to milk? So we have, in making a pancake, we need 3 cups of flour. So we have 3 is to, and 2 cups of milk, and that is 3 is to 2. So the ratio of flour to milk is 3 is to 2. Another example. Grade 8 Gumamela is composed of 24 boys and 18 girls. Now, what is the ratio of girls to boys? So we have, or the grade 8 Gumamela has 18 girls and 24 boys. So the ratio of girls to boys is 18 is to 24. Now, ratio is also expressed in lowest term. Now, how are we going to express ratio in lowest term? To express ratio in lowest term, so we have to express it in fraction form. So we have here 18 over 24. So 18 as the numerator and 24 as the denominator. Now to express it in lowest term, we have to get the greatest common factor of both the numerator and the denominator. Now 18 and 24, their greatest common factor is 6. So we have to divide both the numerator and the denominator by 6, and that is 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3, and 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. Now, the lowest term of 18 is to 24 is 3 is to 4. Or the lowest term of 18 over 24 is 3/4. Another example, Cabana Hotel has 40 suite room and 55 family room. Now, what is the ratio of the suite room to family room? So that is 40 suite room is to 55 family room. Now let us express this in lowest term. Again, to express it in lowest term, we will get the greatest common factor of both the numerator and the denominator. And the greatest common factor of 40 and 55 is 5. So we have to divide 40 divided by 5 and 55 divided by 5. Now 40 divided by 5 is 8, and 55 divided by 5 is 11. So the lowest term of 40 is to 55 is 8 is to 11, or the lowest term of 40 over 55 is 8/11. Now let us proceed to proportion. When we say proportion, it is a statement that two ratios or rates are equal. So we have here two different ratios. We have 3 is to 5 and 21 is to 35. Now, how do we know if these two ratios are proportion? So if they are equal, they are proportion. But how will we know if if these two ratios are equal? So these ratios, or the ratios, is composed of two different parts, and that is the means and the extremes. So to know if these ratios are equal, or if these ratios are proportion, we have to multiply the means of the two ratios and their extremes. So example, 3 is to 5 and 21 is to 35. So the means are 5 and 21. So we will multiply 5 by 21. That is equal to 105. And then we will multiply the extremes, and that is 3 times 35 is equal to 105 as well. So they have equal product. So meaning to say 3 is to 5 and 21 is to 35 is proportion, because they have the same product, or they have an equal product. So they are proportion. Now, how will we know if the two ratios are equal if they have an unknown variable? So here in our example, we have 4 over 9 and x is equal to 36, or 4 is to 9 and x is to 36. To know if these two ratios are equal, or if these two ratios are proportion, we have to do the cross multiplication. So in our cross multiplication, we will multiply x times 9, or 9 times x, and that is 9x. So the second one, we will multiply 4 by 36. 4 times 36 is equal to 144. Now we will divide both by 9. So we have 9x divided by 9 and 144 divided by 9. So 9x divided by 9, we have to cancel both of the 9, and that is x is equal to 144 divided by 9, that is 16. So the value of x is 16. Let us now substitute the value of x. So we have 4 over 9 is equal to 16 over 36. Now let us see if they are proportion. So we will multiply again, or we will use cross multiplication. So that is 4 times 36 is equal to 144, and 9 times 16 is equal to 144 as well. So meaning to say 4 over 9, or 4 is to 9, and 16 is to 36 is a proportion. Now let us proceed to preparing simple front office report. Now front office has two different types of report, and that is the arrival report, and the second one is the departure report. For arrival report, we will get the room occupancy percentage, or the ROP of the hotel. So the ROP, it is conducted by the front desk officer for the monitoring of rooms available. To get the ROP, we will use the formula room sold divided by the total rooms available times or multiplied by 100, and that will be our ROP, or the room occupancy percentage. So let us have an example. Queen Aurora Resort and Hotel has a total of 20 rooms. As of January 15, 10 of their rooms are already been sold and occupied. Now to get the ROP, again we will use the formula room sold divided by the total rooms available multiplied by 100. So Mr. Galvez, a front desk officer of Queen Aurora Resort and Hotel, would like to know how many rooms are occupied, or the room occupancy percentage of the Queen Aurora Resort and Hotel. So 10 rooms divided by 20 rooms available multiplied by 100. So we have 10 divided by 20 times 100, that is equal to 0.5 times 100, that is 50%. So the Queen Aurora Resort and Hotel has 50% of room occupancy percentage, or the ROP of Queen Aurora Resort is 50%. Another example, let us analyze the daily room status report of Cabana Mini Hotel. In the room status report, we will see that they has a total of 10 rooms, and 5 of those rooms are already occupied. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total of 7 rooms are already occupied. So we will use again the formula room sold divided by the room occupied multiplied by 100. So we have a total of 7 rooms sold and the total 10 rooms of Cabana Mini Hotel. So we will multiply it by 100, and that will be our ROP. So we have 7 divided by 10, that is 0.7 times 100, and that is equal to 70%. Meaning to say, Cabana Mini Hotel has a 70. Let us now proceed to the second type of report, which is the departure report. In the departure report, we will compute the total room sales. This total room sales monitors are used by the front desk officer to monitor the daily room sales report or to know the summary of sales. In computing total room sales, we will use the formula number of rooms sold times or multiplied by room rate, and that will be our TRS, or the total room sales. Let us have an example. Miss Gwen, the assistant manager of Crystal Hotel, wanted to compute for the total room sales, or the TRS, of rooms 1 and 7 of the second floor. Given the following data, let us compute for the TRS. So the number of rooms sold in Crystal Hotel, room 1 is sold 3 times with the rate of 350 pesos, and room 7 is sold 4 times with the rate of 1,000 pesos. So let us compute their TRS. Let us begin with room 1. Since room 1 is sold 3 times, we will be having 3 times its rate, which is 350 pesos. So 3 times 350 is equal to 1,050 pesos. While room 7 is sold 4 times, so we will have 4 multiplied by its rate, which is 1,000 pesos. So we have 4 times 1,000, and that is 4,000 pesos. So we will add the room sales of the room 1 and the room sales of room 7. So we will add 1,050 plus 4,000, and that is 5,050 pesos. Meaning to say the total room sales of Crystal Hotel for rooms 1 and 7 is 5,050 pesos. Let us have another example. Miss Claire, the front desk officer, wanted to compute for the total room sales of rooms of Shine Hotel. Given the following data, let us compute the TRS of the Shine Hotel. The number of rooms sold in the first floor, they sold 7 rooms with a rate of 1,050, and in second floor, they sold 8 rooms with a rate of 2,100, while in third floor, they sold 5 rooms with a rate of 2,780 pesos. Now let us compute the total room sales of all the rooms in first, second, and third floor. So in first floor, they sold 7 rooms. So that is 7 with the rate of 1,050 multiplied by 1,050, and that is 7,350. Now in second floor, they sold 8 rooms. So that is 8 multiplied by its rate, which is 2,100 pesos. That is equal to 16,800. And for the third floor, they sold 5 rooms with a rate of 2,780 pesos, and that is equal to 22,240. To get the total room sales, we will add all the room rate of the Shine Hotel. So we have 7,350 pesos plus 16,800 and 22,240, and that is 46,390. Now that means that the Shine Hotel has a total of 46,390 room sales. So that is it for our departure report or the total room sales. And that is it for today, and I hope you learn a lot. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Thank you for watching.